Hello, I'm Catherine Anaya. Welcome to MHGTV. In this episode of Ascending Agents, you'll meet Neil Brooks of Brooks Residential. He's been in the business 18 years. His decision to enter real estate stemming from one of the most significant moments in our country's history. It was this national tragedy in 2001 that led Neil Brooks to real estate.
It was 9/11 that led me into real estate. Yeah, I was working in the resort business at the time in Scottsdale. And when 9/11 happened, that whole business absolutely shut down right away. I had gotten my real estate license a little earlier than that, but I wasn't really actively doing real estate. But then when 9/11 happened, that business ended immediately, and then I had to jump into real estate.
He has since become one of the top producers in Arizona. But before finding success, he had to convince his family that leaving a six-figure salary to jump into real estate would ultimately pay off.
The biggest obstacle that I had at the beginning was convincing my loved ones that I was actually going to make money at this. You know, and I've talked to a lot of younger agents too, that, you know, when there's two people making money in the household and then one person decides, hey, I'm gonna go do something where I'm 100% commission, you know, it scares that other person. They support you and all this kind of stuff, but it is an obstacle because you're always afraid that if you fail, you're not only gonna fail yourself, but you're gonna fail your family. And so I think for the younger agents out there, they just have to stick with it and just be confident and just do those open houses, and they will overcome all those obstacles.
It also took a lot of hard work.
A lot of it was just really, really hard work. I started out with my success by doing open houses. So, and in fact, to this day, I still like to do open houses. I did an open house every Saturday and Sunday for the first 5 years I was in the business.
Wow.
Yeah.
Every single one.
Every single one. And the thing about that is it helps calm your fear when you're taking control and putting together a plan and then executing that plan. And a lot of times you might think to yourself, my plan isn't working, but doing open houses always worked because it gave me a platform to meet clients that I didn't know or never would know.
He's also willing to be fearless. What would you credit to your success?
You know, fear. I think fear was my biggest motivator. Fear of not being able to pay my bills, fear of letting down my family, fear of letting down my clients. So I've always had that driver that I want to please people and I want to do what I say and say what I do.
Neil's outgoing personality and creativity
collaborate and listen, sell this house
certainly helps too when it comes to staying in the game. He made this video during the 2008 housing crisis to help sell a house. So in 18 years, you're still going strong. What continues to motivate you, excite you, keep you passionate about what you do?
Yeah, you know, I think as the years have gone on and I've been lucky enough to experience the success that I have, right now, the motivator behind me is to bring up a new group of real estate agents. There's a lot of nice young agents out there that are hungry for the knowledge, hungry to help other people like I have. And what drives me now is being able to convey what I've done to people like them. Also, I really get a lot of a joy out of helping first-time homebuyers and veterans, and I do a lot of that too. You know, we have a luxury house here, and I do a lot of luxury things, but secretly, I really like working with first-time homebuyers.
And what is it about that drives you?
Well, I think because they need a lot of guidance in other areas besides just the house itself. They have relationship things, they have financial things, they got family things, and they come to me for a lot of that because I'm kind of that third-party independent person who's not really involved. And I get a lot of joy out of helping people through all kinds of things.
Neil's also able to connect and showcase himself with a show that he hosts called Restaurants in Real Estate.
Tell us a little bit about your guys' restaurant here.
And what I do is I go around to different areas of the valley that people, consumers are buying in now, and I'll pick a restaurant and I will do a little deal on the area to find out, you know, what's going on in the area and all these kinds of things. And then we go into the restaurant and we do the signature dish. You know, we bring the signature dish out and meet the owner, and we talk about their restaurant, we talk about the area, we talk about real estate.
And why did you decide to do that?
You know, I decided to do that because I wanted things to be a little bit different than what I've seen out there on the internet. I want people to get a feel for the area. I want them to get to know me maybe a little bit and my style before they even get to know me.
The feedback is great.
I get calls from people wanting to know about Gilbert or about Scottsdale or about Cave Creek and all this kind of stuff. I also do other fun things, like when there's an activity or an event, I like to cover those almost like a reporter. You know, I go out and kind of meet people on the street. All of that stuff has been really great, and I encourage all the agents out there to, you know, consider doing something like that.
Something that sets them apart, right?
Yeah, sets them apart and makes them approachable for people. You know, people have this negative feeling about real estate agents, and so you want people to like you and be approachable before they even know you.
After 18 years in the biz, Neil has seen the real estate industry evolve, but says one thing that has remained a constant is the importance of genuine communication with clients.
I think looking back and looking forward, I believe that technology is going to continue to become more and more a part of what we're doing. What I really want to convey to the agents out there is that the personality, the relationships, and the caring, you can't ever, you know, do that with technology. It's a people business. And no matter what happens, no matter how much technology, no matter how many instant offer companies there are out there buying in houses and doing this kind of stuff, it's always going to boil down to the agent having a relationship with their client and a relationship of trust. So I just want to convey to all the agents out there, build those relationships, pick up that telephone. Don't just send them a text. Call them, talk to them, care about them.
At Brooks Residential, Neil leads a team of 6 agents. His philosophy is the client comes first. In his words, don't chase the money, listen to the client.
By the way, you can subscribe to MHGTV at MHGTV.com.
I'm Catherine Anaya. Thanks for watching MHGTV. We'll see you next time.